Yep, I died. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. I almost had you, I bet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty fucking tired. I had a day, and I did not sleep well last night at all. But it's okay. I wanted to stream still. And I wanted to play more Dark Souls. Give me 1 sec. I feel like I'm looking at my camera right now and I look like I'm overexposed or something. Hang on. Well, that looks up. That looks kind of strange. That looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna show it to you because it looks kind of bad. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, it's so weird. Man, exposure with cameras is so weird and stupid and difficult. Hang on. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. Okay. I guess we're ready to go. I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say? I didn't think so. Let's get up. Okay. Let's get started. I played a little bit of oh, you made me lose my wind and grace. Hey man. It didn't really matter because we glitched out either way. I mean, yeah, maybe we wouldn't have glitched out. But maybe we would have. Like, if we had 2 Winding Graces, maybe we would have glitched out on the second one instead. But it's impossible to know. It could have been we could have just as easily glitched out on the first. Yeah, hi Baker. Me and Baker fought the final boss, Knight Aspect, or whatever his name is. And we fought him with this guy. I forget his name. But oh my god, he was playing as Iron Eye, and he was so fucking bad. If there was voice chat, I probably would have shit-talked him, because he just kept dying. Over and over and over. It's like, bro, you're fucking Iron Eye. Oh yeah, Nappa. That was his name. His name was Nappa. He was so bad. I couldn't believe it. Like, he was dying a lot before we even got to the boss. And I don't know how, man. He just, like, is incapable of dodging in any way. He just doesn't understand. He doesn't know how to be safe. He doesn't know when he should just get out of the way. One time, Nap joins the chat. I hope he joins the chat. I want to eat bread that is delicious. Go get some cinnamon bread. Not cinnamon raisin bread, just cinnamon bread. Well, maybe cinnamon raisin. I mean, that's pretty good. I used to not really like that, but yeah, just get either. And then put it in a toaster. And then put some butter on it. There you go. Butter's not necessary, but, you know. Or, if you're more, you know, classy, I guess, go to, like, a French bakery and just get some, like, fine bread that they just made. I mean, I'm sure that would be really good, too. Might be better. Thank you, Bread Master. No problem. No problem at all. Okay. Alright. I had my headphones turned way up on accident. I was like, why is the music so loud today? But no. It was just me. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Where is Dark Souls? There it is. Boop. We're going to be using a camera because we were using a camera for the other ones. I wonder how Libra Dark Sovereign is going to be. I have no idea. I hope he, you know how like he starts out as a little like hermit guy and he's just like, make your choice. Make your choice. He says that. And then I hope that he, you know, he like turns into a big goat demon. I hope that he turns into an even bigger goat demon. And that's really it. Like, I mean, maybe a little bit of variation in like things, but I just want him to moose demon. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea because moose are fucking terrifying. Moose eye. Forgot to turn on my controller. I've shown that video on stream before, right? Where, oh yeah, I gotta activate my camera. Okay, well that's not right. Hang on. Okay, there we go. The lighting makes me look like I got a little bald spot right there, but I swear it's not real. It's just the lighting. It's just, it shines through your hair and then you go, oh. Musaya. No. But I showed you that video a while ago where it's like, it's a guy that I don't know how it happened, like if he accidentally grabs his fake bald spot. Yeah, I'm exposed. It's my hairpiece. Oh, Jesus. But there's that video of the guy in the forest. He's in like a dense kind of, it's like those trees that are only like that wide, like you can wrap your arm around them. And it's just like a shit ton of those, you know? And there's like leaves everywhere. And maybe they're not that thin, but they're pretty thin. And there's a moose that's just like walking through, and he gets close to the moose, maybe because he's an idiot, I have no idea. And then like maybe he didn't understand how dangerous moose are, but they were like one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. And it like, there's this stare that it does where like he gets close to it and he kind of like zooms in on it, and the moose like stares back at him, and it like widens its eyes a lot and stares at him really like big, and it's terrifying. It's really fucking weird and like uncomfortable, and I don't like it. Like that horse that had its fan turned off. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, except this was a moose, and like there's something about their eyes. Like horses just look stupid when they do that. When they're like surprised and they like widen their eyes. They look goofy. Moose? I don't know, man. I do not like anything about moose. They're very weird and uncomfortable. Meese. I don't know. Moose. Moose. I'm pretty sure the plural of moose is just moose, right? It's not mooses. It's definitely not meese. And I remember it's not that because I wanted that to be it, but it's just not. Mouse. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, the plural of moose is just moose. Whoever decided that the plural of octopus should be octopuses is a fucking idiot. Why wouldn't you make octopi? Like, octopi is so good. It's right there. It's perfect. And you, with your fucking pride and your ego, you're just like, oh, octopuses. Are you fucking stupid? So dumb. I don't know. Whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't care. I need Havel's ring. Then I need pants. Hey, so fucking dumb. Titanite junk. Hey, maybe I can upgrade again? Probably not. I like that he's unaffected. Hey, yo, what up? Hey, Mouth, how's it going, dude? Look at this guy.
Hello.
He says hi, too. Reinforced weapon. Damn it. I don't know where to get more Titanite chunks, to be honest. I don't play Dark Souls 1 enough. We're gonna modify a weapon. There's an occult club, and we're gonna switch it to a divine club. And the reason we're gonna do that, which it's kind of crazy because we got this, I was looking this up because I was like, what's the best way to deal with Nito? Because I don't want to have a horrible time with Nito. And people were like, get a divine weapon. And I was like, what's the easiest divine weapon? Well, you get this occult club from the basement where you get Havel's armor, and you can downgrade it to a divine club +5, which is just kind of fucking weird, but it's there, and there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Comment soon. Alright, got pizza on the way. That's good. I wish I had pizza on the way. It's okay. I can make do. Oh god, where's this club? There it is. Okay. I was playing Fear and Hunger, trying to get the Wizard's hard mode ending. It's not easy, and I'm considering changing my starting kit on him. Because I keep dying because he moves slow. Oh. Yeah. I cannot relate because I've never touched Fear and Hunger. I haven't looked into it very much. I got a lot of other games on my mind. I can start with the run skill, but I have to sacrifice like everything. That sucks. Motherfucker can't run by default. Is Fear and Hunger... I've completely forgotten everything that people have told me about it. What kind of game is it? Like, what genre? It's a roguelike, right? Or maybe... survival horror RPG. No necromancy, no arson, no nothing. I like that arson is a skill. And I like how close to the fire you can sit in Dark Souls 1. Look at this. My feet are cold. I had to warm them up somehow. I would be charcoal. My feet would be charcoal in like 5 seconds. Should I pre-order the new Pokemon game coming out in October? That's up to you, man. I'm not gonna... I would say no, because the last Pokemon game that came out was a steaming pile... Well, according to Pokemon fans, it wasn't a steaming pile of shit, but according to everyone else, it was a steaming pile of shit. Because it was so unoptimized and looked so bad. It was bad. Me when I exercise by going for a run. Yep, exactly. There is randomization, but not enough to call it a roguelike. Okay. And you can save and not restart if you die outside of hard mode, so it's not really a roguelike. Okay. Funny story that. What, the old Pokemon game? I really play Pokemon Emerald a lot. Is Pokemon Emerald one of the 3D ones, or is that one of the older pixelated ones that's on like Game Boy or whatever? There have been so many Pokemon games, dude. It kind of just prints money. It does just print money. It was the last GBA game. Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna start... How should we do this? I get, like, in my mind, we're gonna do... Since we just got the Divine Club and we can do it, we're gonna go, Nito, which he's in the Giant's Catacombs. And then we're gonna go Izalith and get the Bed of Chaos. Because I just will. It's fine. Izalith won't be that bad. That's real fucking Nito. Shut up. And then I'm gonna finish with Duke's Archives. Which, what is his name? Seath. Shouldn't be that bad. As far as I know. He's just kind of annoying. And you have to die to him once, which is kind of stupid, but... Ah, that freak of nature, yeah. That goofy boy. They made Pokemon Scarlet/Violet for the Switch 2, but the Switch 2 got delayed, so they just slapped it on Switch 1 without optimizing it for Switch 1. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Well. I guess that explains a couple things. That's fucking stupid. I liked X and Alpha Sapphire. Those are the last good ones. I am the arbiter of correct opinions. Okay. Which is why it runs like Dookie Dog Water, yeah. What if Pokemon Z is optimized for Switch 3 though? Oh my god. Why not just delay it and make it a Switch 2 title? Switch 2 launch title? Because it came out like over a year ago, didn't it? It came out a while ago. The last Pokemon game. Switch 2's launch title was fucking Mario Kart. Yeah, and it sold a metric fuck ton. Switch 2 has sold a depressing number. Like it's sold more than the Switch 1. Or at least it's on track to sell more than the Switch 1. It sold more than the Switch 1 did in for how long it's been out. This is because we live in a clown shoes hell world. I mean, most people don't give a shit about video game boycotts. I think that's very apparent. Like, video game boycotts never fucking work, and they're never going to. At least, not unless there's a major, like, shift in, I don't know, just everything. It's just not gonna happen. It's just how it is. Oh, he's gonna be mad at me.
Sorry, fool. You could not be the chosen one. Enough. I shall slumber until I am awakened again.
And just like that, he's gone forever. Because if Nintendo delays the Pokemon game, delays Pokemon game releases too much, the Pokemon fans start rioting. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they could, and like, I mean, I was thinking about this earlier. There's already people, I mean, for a while now, there have been people asking for another Smash Bros. Game. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna even have for another Smash Bros. Game? It kind of feels like Smash Ultimate is like everything they kind of wanted to do. Like, you expect them, they have a giant fucking roster, and I kind of hate it. I kind of hate how big the roster is. I think it makes things a lot less interesting. The more characters you have, and like the more characters that you have, the more confusing everything gets, and the less interesting it is for me to watch it. Oddly enough. You have a game like, I mean, I really like watching Melee. Smash Bros. Melee. Which, by the way, Hungry Box, who he's been playing for a long ass time, he won a major, like a giant tournament recently. So good for him. It was very hype and very cool. But where was I going with this? Oh, I didn't even rest at the fucking... Oh well, I didn't rest at Firelink. I'm an idiot. But just like the smaller roster in that game and also how broken the game is actually makes it way more fun to watch and way more interesting, and I love it. I love so many things about it. Oh god, where these guys are just jumping off. Jump down there. The next Smash will not have Steve, so it'll be better. Free the guy they keep forcing to make Smash Bros. Games. He's so tired of making Smash Bros. Yeah. But oh, they didn't have Skull Kid from Zelda, and we need Skull Kid from Zelda in Smash Bros. And they don't have Doom Guy yet. We need Doom Guy in Smash Bros. And what other big video game character can we add? Here's the problem. You know, I would have been okay with them adding a lot of these characters. It's just that they've already added so many garbage characters. Like, that's the issue. That's the real issue. Is that rather than adding a bunch of characters and making Dark Souls, making it like a full-on focused like celebration of all these different old games, you could have added Doom Guy, I guess, if you really want to. I don't know how you would do that, but they could have done it. I mean, I think that's a great choice. I think Dante from Devil May Cry would have been an amazing choice. I think there's so many other options instead of... How many fucking Fire Emblem characters did they add? And then like Xenoblade characters from very recent games? And just all these other stupid ass choices of characters that nobody actually asked for? Which characters do you consider garbage characters? Fire Emblem. Yeah, Fire Emblem. I don't know why they added so many Fire Emblem characters that play so similarly. I mean, it's not even necessarily the problem that they play so similarly. It's that I don't give a shit about these characters. Fire Emblem fans aren't real. It's like, why are you choosing this uninteresting character that only a niche part of the people that play Smash Bros. Will even recognize or care about, when you could add some other character from some other massive franchise? Nintendo made them up to AstroTurf Corrin or something. Made them up to AstroTurf Corrin or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like Fire Emblem. And I don't like how many Fire Emblem characters are in Smash Bros. I think it's a complete waste. They could have had so many other characters.
God, what are you doing?
I'm talking. Or you could add Duster from Mother 3. His kit would go so hard. I mean, we already have Ness and Lucas. Like, I would say the max amount of people you want from each game is like 2 or 3. But there's just so many Fire Emblem characters. And I mean, I'm beating a dead horse here because people have already discussed this so much. It's like not even, you don't, everyone knows it. Like, you could have added a second Mega Man character. You added classic Mega Man, you could have added Zero from Mega Man X. I don't know. That's not like even the best choice though. Like, there's just other options is what I'm saying. Could have added fucking Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. If you really wanted to. I mean, I'm sure they could get the rights for it. Oh god. Oh god. He's so slow. Uh-oh. I'm so slow. What is the least well-known Nintendo character? By like... I mean, I don't fucking know, dude. Probably... There was that one guy that was in the original Mario RPG that a lot of people were kind of hoping would get into the game. He's like a wooden doll character. I don't know why I said and. The last time Zero from Mega Man X was in a fighting game, he was hilarious. He was hilarious. Oh, that's where the and was. He was hilariously OP. I mean, I don't doubt it. He kind of fits perfectly. He's got a fucking laser sword. Gino, you mean Gino. Gino should never be in Smash, okay? There were people that wanted him really badly. And I say him because, like, he's such a weird character that doesn't seem like he belongs in Mario. And almost no Mario fans know he exists. He does nothing, he just has a gun arm. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know. It's kind of based. It's kind of cool. Weakness anywhere. Yeah. What was this guy even doing? He had like a skeleton and he was attaching like a blade to its hand. If that's a blade. I think it's a blade. I don't know. Imagine Mega Man, but without the Robot Master weapons. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You could have also added popular characters. This is a long shot. Nintendo probably wouldn't do this. They wouldn't pay any respect to indie games. But you could, in a perfect world, add like the Knight from Hollow Knight or Hornet. Like, that's a pretty easy... People have argued for a long time that would be a pretty easy win. Because it would just be so easy to, like, make his moveset. He already has, basically, everything you need. Where it's like, oh, what's his up smash? It's just the magic... I don't remember what it's called. Scream. What's his down smash? It's Descending Dark. I don't know. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I can't see anything and I'm gonna die and I went the wrong way and I don't know where Patches is. Oh god. Oh! Okay, pretty good. In a perfect world, Shovel Knight would be more than an assist. I can't believe they actually even added Shovel Knight. I feel like Nintendo... Did Nintendo ever add any characters that weren't from major titles, even if they sold incredibly well? In a perfect world, we would have Slugcat in Smash. What the fuck would Slugcat even do? He would throw spears, and then he would nibble on people. And then he would, like... jump weird. As assists? Yeah, bro, we got fucking Isaac Golden Sun. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, I'm not saying as assists though. I'm saying as like actual characters. There's a bloodstain. Oh god. Yeah, this is a hole. Oh. Oh, Rob. Fucking Rob. I don't know, man. Like, I just want... I don't know. I just wanted more than what we got out of Smash. It was so depressing. Like, yeah, we got Sora towards the ends. I don't fucking care about Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I don't... Fuck Kingdom Hearts. Why did I did this in a dumb way last time. I could have just jumped down. There's a... Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Will Leon S. Kennedy in Smash? I don't know, man. No, I'm saying, like, you got Dante, you got Virgil, you could add, you got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, you got Master Chief, who, like, these are... I'm saying you should add more classic characters that are potentially really, really good for, like... I mean, people would love that. Add Dante, Virgil, and Zero so you can play ZMC and Smash. What is ZMC? Like, I just want, like, it to be a celebration of games in general rather than Nintendo jerking themselves off about Fire Emblem. Maybe I'm overstating it a little bit, but I feel like a lot of people would say that I'm not. A lot of people have even stronger opinions about it. And fucking hate how much Fire Emblem gets just because it's a Nintendo game. And a lot of people don't even like Fire Emblem. So it's like, it's just so anger. So stupid. There's a guy in the dark. The best team comp in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, you just run Dante, Virgil, and Zero, and it's busted. High execution, but busted. Okay. Hmm. And that doesn't light up anything. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh. Huh? Oh, there's a ladder right here. Huh? Ah! RIP Marvel vs. Capcom, by the way. That shit's dead as hell these days. We will never see Marvel vs. Capcom 5. I think it's very hard to keep a fighting game alive. They don't... I mean, fighting game communities are usually pretty shit. And online is usually broken and, like, very unfun for the casual... your casual audience. But you don't want it to be, like, too casual either. Oh, God. So it's kind of just all over the place. I mean, Mortal Kombat does it, I think. But they release games pretty often. And then... I don't know. Like, I was looking at that Dragon Ball Z fighting game. The 2D one. And, I mean... Well, that's not a very good game, because most of the characters are like DLC only, which is really fucking stupid, and just toxic and dumb and bad. But, pretty sure the online on that game is kind of dead. which is pretty sad. So maybe that's not the best example, because that's not really a great game. I mean, Melee community killed a guy. You don't need to tell me how the fighting game community is. The Melee game? Well, don't even elaborate on it. But I didn't know that. I mean, I like. I mean, Crobcat has done 2 separate videos on just fighting games in general. But Melee, I mean, itself is kind of amazing just because it's a 20-year-old game and it's managed to stay alive so well. Like, Melee is doing incredibly well right now. Which is just crazy to me. Here. Path ahead. Where the fuck is Patches? I thought I remembered Patches. I always remember Patches being closer to the entrance than he actually is. Do I have anything that could light me up? The torch? Well, torches don't exist in Dark Souls 1. Just goofy. This seems like a trap. Almost. Okay. Path. Yep. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. My fucking god, dude. I don't remember this fucking layout, and it's so stupid at level 1. It's fine. We'll be fine. I don't care. Turn off my fucking ringer. My phone. And I gotta, you know what? I'm gonna make sure right now that Discord is in streamer mode. It is. Wow. Why did it do it that time? Okay. But yeah, anyway. Oh, fucking so stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I find, like, Smash Bros. Melee infinitely more... Son of a bitch! Infinitely more interesting to watch just because of the smaller roster and how things shift over the years. It's like, oh... In Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's like, oh... Nope, turns out Byleth or whoever the fuck is actually better than we thought, slightly. And I don't know, it's fine. And it's like nothing really changes unless there's like a balance patch. And I just find it super uninteresting. And then especially with like fucking Steve and shit. Meanwhile in Smash Bros. Melee, there are no patches. So the game is broken, which makes it really fun to watch because there's all these like crazy techniques and exploits and stuff that people do. Like Link, for instance, has a broken neutral air where he kicks and then he stops kicking, but the hitbox for his kick stays there for a pretty long time. So you can use it to really fuck people up when you're going off stage. Like that's just fun. I think that's cool. And people kind of found that out and started playing as Link against certain other people for like different matchups and stuff. Then you got like Donkey Kong, who has managed to somehow get really popular and like I'm pretty sure win a major recently. Which is insane because he was seen as like a bottom tier character for a while. Then you got Yoshi, who was also seen as a bottom tier character and also won a major because someone named Amza was insane enough because he loved... I fucking hate Tomb of the Giants. Because he loved Yoshi so much, he was like, I'm gonna fucking play main Yoshi and get extremely good with him and everybody's gonna love it. And he did. And Yoshi has like the weirdest shit where he essentially has like a parry that is kind of, as far as I know, unintentional by the devs. And he also has armor when he's doing certain moves, which no other character has. Like, he can essentially poise through moves, which is just fucking ridiculous. Mario is bottom tier? I don't think Mario is bottom tier. Mario is like mid tier. He's not great. He's pretty bad when it comes to like recovery and stuff. At least in Melee. I don't know if you're talking about in Ultimate. I don't know enough about Ultimate to really say what like who's top tier or whatever. But I don't know. There's just something about Melee that I really appreciate, that I like. That I think is very fun to watch. I mean, part of it is also just how like blindingly fast it is. It's insane. It's so much fun to watch. Star Fox is S tier. Why'd you call him Star Fox? Baker, did you just find out that Melee as a game exists? Like, are you just looking this up right now? But yeah, I mean, Fox is considered one of the best characters in the game. But he's also a glass cannon. He's not perfect. Like, there was a joke for a while that like there's only 2 viable characters in Melee, which is not true at all. But like that was kind of the idea by some of the community for a while. Which is kind of hard to... It's kind of hard to say when people have won, like when Yoshi has won a Super Major, when Captain Falcon has done so incredibly well, and also probably won a Super Major. I don't really know. Just like various different characters. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh my god. Thank you for the fall. Oh shit, Clonari. Hang on, sorry. Hang on, Clonari. Hello. Where the fuck is the bonfire?
Good day.
Oh.
You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
No.
No? Really?
Are you talking about Melee and I had to raid, not to mention you're in the catacombs. Oh my god. You raided because I was going on a tangent about Melee?
I'll split it with you.
Oh my god.
It'll shimmer you blind.
It's like the second time I've ever talked about Melee on stream. I guess that's lucky. Here, you want to do something funny? Watch this. Oh. Alright, so we kicked him down.
This is what I do, my friend.
Yeah, good timing. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for raiding. I appreciate it. What were you playing? What game were you playing? Wait, what? Oh, what? Wait, how'd he get you? He just did. It's just a scripted event. He had to, so he did. It's just an inevitability of the universe, my guy. King Crimson. It's not how fucking King Crimson works. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not how King Crimson works. I don't think. What if you killed him there? If you kill him, I'm pretty sure it doesn't activate. But that fall isn't enough to kill him. Now I can actually see, too. So, that's good. Ugh. He watches JoJo. Yeah, I do watch JoJo. So, King Crimson... I actually was looking at this recently because I knew how King Crimson worked and then I forgot how King Crimson worked. And King Crimson is really weird because it's 2 stands in one. And it's like, okay, so you got Epitaph, which is the little guy on King Crimson's forehead, based melee. You got Epitaph, who's King Crimson's little guy on his forehead, and then you got King Crimson. And King Crimson's ability is to erase time. He doesn't stop time, he doesn't go forward through time, he erases time. He makes it so that whatever happens... He makes it so Epitaph can see 10 seconds into the future. And then King Crimson can go, I don't want those 10 seconds to happen. But only to me. He can only do it to himself. So let's say a bullet is flying at King Crimson. Then he can go, no. And then he skips the 10 seconds when that bullet would have hit him. And then the bullet is just going to appear right behind him. You see, it's like really fucking hard to wrap your head around. At least initially. Ah, great, I picked up something and these guys activated. And then there's like... I think that there's a stand in like JoJo Part 8 and it's called like Wander of You. And it's even more confusing, but I haven't read Part 8. I usually just wait for the anime. At this point, I'm just waiting for the Steel Ball Run anime. Yeah, thanks for explaining, because I just always accepted it at face value. It's very hard. I'm sure it was very hard for Araki to explain. Oh shit. Oh my... I mean, that's not the worst thing ever. That's kind of okay. King Crimson already went back and changed how King Crimson works. I don't think that King Crimson can go back in time. Now, it is confusing because obviously I still don't fully understand it when I watch a scene and I go, wait, does that make sense? Wait, how does that actually work? Because there's like that scene in the elevator where he like, what the fuck does he do? I don't even remember. Like, oh Jesus, that could have killed me. The entire idea is that he can escape whatever fate has in store for him. Forward, whoops, no, fake fan. Fake fan, oh my god. I know, I'm just being a stickler or whatever. I never read the manga and decided to start with part 9. Not the smartest thing I've done. There's a lot of part 8 stuff, apparently. Well, I mean, in part 7... I mean, I shouldn't say what happens in part 7, I guess, because it's spoilers. But just a lot of stuff changes in part 7. That basically just changes the entire... Like, you think that JoJo is this thing, and then after part 7, JoJo is something completely different. Like the setting, I think. Kind of. And I think that Araki did that, the creator. I think he did that because he wanted to do other things with... He wanted to write about other things. He was kind of like, felt like he... yeah, for sure, I'm aware of it. You're aware of the changes? Okay. I feel like... I mean, I read about this recently. Also, is this rope just a texture and that rope is 3D? Or no, that's just 2 different ropes. But that one's weird because it just has like black spots. Someone forgot to take that into Photoshop and get rid of the black spots. Okay, sorry. The things artists see. Shut up. Look at this guy. This is one of the first GIFs I saw on the internet of Dark Souls. Is like a guy walking through this cave, and then he walks slowly, and then he just goes, and then there's just a giant skeleton. It's one of the skeleton dogs, and that thing's terrifying. And I was always like, oh man, that's gonna be so cool. And then I get to this part in the game, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. Like, Tomb of the Giants is so painful and annoying, but I don't know, it's not the worst thing ever either. Once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Oh. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, hi, Patches. Ah, fuck. Well, I mean, that's okay damage. I need to find the bonfire. There it is. It's right down here. Hang on. I should have just dropped down. It's fine. It's okay. Did you find it? Shut up. Shut up. But I did kind of find it. I don't know if you're being genuine or if you're just being an asshole. I struggled so bad with Tomb when I was first playing this game. Tomb is... I kind of almost... Oh god. I wish that they tried it again, because it's a neat idea for an area. Well, they kind of did in Elden Ring to an extent. This guy's gonna fucking kill me, and I'm so angry at him. Did you find it? I was being an asshole. Oh my god. Yes, I found it. Though, I will answer you still. Floating head. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! I didn't know a wheel guy spawned up there. It's the other problem. I don't have nearly as many hours as in this game as I do in like Dark Souls 3. In Dark Souls 3, I literally have, I think, 1,500 hours in it. It's an insane number. It's like a weird number because I played a fuck ton of online in that game and I really enjoyed it. No, you don't. In this game, I only have like 200 something. I don't remember. It's also harder to tell because I played Prepare to Die edition before this. So, but in Dark Souls 3, I'm like, oh yeah, I know every single enemy location. I know everything. I have it all memorized. I know everything. It's like in this game, it's like, nah, you fucking stupid wheel skeleton. And of course, these guys with their infinite bullshit. I've been streaming a Giant Dad playthrough, and god, the beginning part was so rough just because of the skeletons. That's how it is. You gotta make it through and get the Zwei. I mean, you can just run through it, you know. You just gotta be a little careful. I almost always, on normal playthroughs, get the Zwei and then go through the entire game with it. I like the Claymore, but I just like the Zwei more. It's just so much fun because it's so strong. And just getting like a poise build, getting the Havel armor, and then having a fuck ton of poise and then pancaking guys is just really, really fun. It's one of my favorite things to do in this game. I've never actually made a straight up like dexterity build in Dark Souls 1, I don't think. Well, no, that's not true. My first build was. My very first build that I ever did in Dark Souls 1 was I was using thrusting swords. Oh my god, I'm leaving. I'm just gonna get the bonfire. These fucking guys are coming towards me. Oh god. Big weapons. Oh my god. Big weapons make me feel strong. Nothing will ever compare. Yeah. It's weird, like, how good and weighted heavy weapons feel in Dark Souls 1. Because I don't really feel the same way about them in Dark Souls 3. I don't care to use colossal weapons in Dark Souls 3. But I like great swords in Dark Souls 3 a lot. Because they're very effective. Like, I think they're a very... they're my favorite weapon class in that game. In Elden Ring, I like colossal weapons again. Probably because of poise. A big part of it is poise. What does this say? Enemy ahead. No.
Oh, you. Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. Forgive me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful.
What's this guy's name again?
I had a feeling
Patches.
you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes... Ooh. Who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again.
Why are you talking about it? Oh my god.
I did you wrong. These...
Alright. That's Patches. Patches is in Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, and Bloodborne. I don't think he's in anything else. But he's basically in every Souls game that Miyazaki directed. Oh, look, dog. You know, you're sitting here and you just go, whoop. He's got like a weird, gross monkey skull. Also, there's a fog wall over there. Weird thing is, he obviously sees me. He just turned. Yeah, let's look at this. Oh, he's gonna fall. Oh, he died before he fell. Okay. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on there. Well, that's not fucking fair. Why isn't he... Alright, enough fucking around. We're gonna just sprint through. I know the route, I think. This is so fucking dumb. I'm so done with this entire area. Okay, I can still, yep, I can still light roll. Okay. I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever actually fully done Patches' questline in this game. Okay. I couldn't roll. Anyway, I know that he can show up at Firelink eventually, but I don't know how and I don't know when. You can actually meet Patches before this area. You can find him in the catacombs up above, where we just were before all this. But, yeah. Give me a second, 1 sec. won't try and kill him. Also, there's Lost Izalith. That's pretty cool. I think that's a JPEG. But it's a very nice looking JPEG. And that does represent where Lost Izalith actually is. Like, but they wanted it to look nicer than it does as a low poly. So it's a JPEG. But still. Pretty sure it's a JPEG. It looks really nice. It looks way too nice to be... It looks way too nice. Alright, we're just gonna dodge through this. Died way too many times to that guy. Okay, you fucking piece of shit! I think we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and then we'll be right back, okay? Does that sound good? Okay. Fucking so stupid. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back, thank you. So stupid. Like, you can't really see and dodge at the same time, which is problematic. Also, my stamina goes up slower while I'm holding the lantern up, which I always want to be holding the lantern up, so that's a little problematic, isn't it? Like, what was that fucking move? What a guy. Okay. He's an idiot that time. Pretty sure I can fall down here. Yep. Okay. And then I go over here. And then, oh, I go over here. And then I go down here. And then I go over here. Ooh, bonfire. Oh, but I can't rest at it. Oh. Oh, that's why. Holy shit, how am I alive? Nope. Then we go over here. Let me grab this, whatever it is. White Titanite chunk. I don't even know what that's good for. And then we go to the right. And then we go into this. And then we go over here. And then we're out of the Tomb of the Giants. It's pretty good. It's pretty not bad, actually. It's kind of okay. We're not gonna get invaded by Paladin Leroy. I don't wanna. No. Thank you. No. No. Okay. I really wish that I had more flasks since we're fighting Nito. Also, there's a bunch of baby skeletons that... Oh my god. Nito, shut up. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and equip some humanity because this fall is going to nearly kill us. No, never mind. It was kind of close, though. I mean, no, it wasn't. It was half health, but still. Here's the man. Here's the guy. Here's the bro. The guy from the intro. One of the guys from the intro. He's kind of cool. I kind of like him. I think he's pretty neat. Got a cool design. He doesn't have the worst boss fight ever, but he also kind of has pretty far from the best boss fight ever. He's gonna lumber over here, and there are skeletons. Yep, there they are. Oh my god, I actually dodged that for once. And these guys... Oh my god. These guys are not gonna respawn. Because I'm hitting them with a divine club. Which is very good. And here's Nito. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Let me fix that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, okay. Don't fucking do it again. Okay. This fucking guy, dude. Sorry that I'm cursing so much. I'm kind of noticing it. This stream in particular, I feel like is more often. Oh, I missed. Alright, power within. Maybe not the best idea. But whatever. Oh, explosion. I think that's a pretty cool effect. I really like the sound that it makes as well. But he's gonna do it again. Uh-oh. Oh, what is that? Okay. No. Okay. He's dead. He had a pretty gross main body. He was very top heavy. That was weird. How many bones does he need? He's the first of the dead. He's probably an amalgamation of bones. I don't know. I don't know what he is. I was listening to your stream on my headphones as I went out to get something at the grocery, and some old lady gave me a funny look when you yelled out. When you yelled loud enough to overhear a few minutes ago. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna go back to Firelink. And then we're gonna go to Izalith, which will be a lot of fun. We got Demon Fire Sage and Centipede Demon. That's who we gotta fight in Izalith. What did he say? My attention span isn't that good. Yeah, that's fair. Look at this guy. Just resting at the bonfire with his feet in the fire. I wish I could put my feet directly into a bonfire and not die. I don't know, would putting your feet directly in a bonfire kill you if you did it for long enough? I feel like it wouldn't. You might pass out from the pain, but it's not actually hurting any, like, major organs, is it? Someone want to test that and then tell me how it goes? I feel like this, I don't know. Anyway. Laurentis.
As always.
How's it going, buddy? Fuck, I'm already fully upgraded. Sure, I don't really need feet. I'm a Signalis fan after all. Yeah, there you go. You could get their little stubs. Except, don't humans in Signalis have feet? Isn't it just the robots that have stubs? Am I wrong on that? Boost defense and resilience. I'm gonna try this.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything.
So I got Power Within. Can I stack Power Within with Iron Flesh? Probably not, right? I cannot. Hey, I'm on blue now though. Alright. So the plan is, I'm gonna fight, whenever I fight a boss, I'm gonna use Iron Flesh, and then I'm just gonna beat the fuck out of the boss. I think it's a pretty good plan, personally. I'm also gonna wear Havel's set. Did I say that already? I'm losing my fucking mind, I'm sorry. I don't remember the last, like, 5 minutes of what I've been talking about. Alright, let me get the transient curse out of my inventory. I don't need the binoculars. I don't need anything. Daughter of Chaos is probably the closest one. It's definitely the closest one, I think. Yeah. Basically right outside of Ceaseless. There is this door. And if you give... How many humanity do you need to give her? I'm gonna look that up real quick. This isn't cheating, shut up. We could skip basically everything. Cheating, shut up. How many... Hang on. Hey, someone just rang the bell. How many humanity do you give to... You'd offer Quaylak's sister, also known as the Fair Lady, 30 humanity. As a member of the Chaos Servant Covenant, this will increase your Covenant to rank to +2 and unlock the shortcut. It's crucial to do this before progressing too far into the Demon Ruins, as the shortcut is essential for certain events for accessing the area beyond. This is... Oh, okay. Well, sorry I was late. I ended up doing 40 by mistake, so that was cool. Oh my gosh. That's fine. Enter Covenant. Do I have the witch's ring? No. I don't think I do. No. Okay. I was just curious. Offer humanity. Oh, I got it. Okay. Hang on. That's fine. I mean, if we do this, this will make it so Solaire won't die, so that's pretty good. We also might get a pyromancy out of it. Yep, I was right. Okay. Why didn't it work? Alright, I'll try giving her 31 humanity. Oh, the door isn't there? It's by Fire Sage. Oh my fucking god, I'm an idiot. Why did I think it was there? I completely forgot where it was. Okay, I remember now, I think. It's not really, I mean, it's a shortcut, but it's not really like an amazing shortcut. It's not like a hidden wall that leads directly to the thing. Because it looks like a door. Don't worry, I'm right there with you. Okay. Makes me feel better. It's always funny coming back to this area because it's so obvious that they just ran out of development time completely. It's like, oh, what the fuck should we put in the lava field? Oh, it's kind of barren. It kind of doesn't have anything. Oh, I know what to do. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 Taurus demons. You know, like one of the first bosses that you fight? Yeah, put 8 of those. Just sprinkle them. Why the fuck not? It's a tragedy. A little bit. I don't think I really hate Izalith that much. Personally, it's fine. Like, I mean, you get Centipede Demon out of it, and he's okay. He's not the worst boss ever. Demon Fire Sage is kind of boring and stupid, but I don't know. It's like inoffensive to me in some ways. In other ways, it's really fucking stupid. I feel like Centipede Demon immediately would have been better if they just didn't have the lava all over the arena. I also forgot how many of these guys there are. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Also, to be fair, this is the remaster. The lava hurts your eyes less than it did in the original. The lava has a different texture, and it's less glowy, believe it or not, I think. It used to be even more glowy. So, good on them for that. I remember there was speculation that they were going to fix Izalith for the remaster. Fucking, yeah, no. Fucking no. No, no way. Can you believe that shit? No. There was speculation for the Demon Souls remake that they were going to add another, they were going to add one of the worlds or areas that was originally cut from the game. I don't know why people have such high hopes. It's like, it's just not going to happen, especially for, I mean, the Dark Souls remaster was very mid in a lot of ways, but I appreciate it in some ways because it makes the game less hard on your eyes in a lot of instances. Like Blighttown. Blighttown looks it's a lot more visible than it used to be. And there's a lot of quality of life changes that they did. There's just a lot of like little things that I appreciate. Oh my god. But it's also very far from like an impressive remaster in any capacity. It's just super, it's fine. It's my preferred way of playing the game. Personally. Oh, right. Okay, so I don't actually have to fight Demon Fire Sage. I can just... Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can just go down here. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. There is actually a way to do this to not get through, but to kill this guy. Because this guy is the guy that kills Solaire. I think. Yeah. Which, by the way, we could have done this and then done Tomb of the Giants. Because, look. I got a little hat. Oh my god, my face. But yeah. So I could have done that. That would have made that area less painful. Because I don't even need to raise my arm. I can just wear that and be completely fine. But it's whatever. It's in the past, you know? Who cares? There's a crystal lizard there. He didn't even give me a chance. Does this Titanite demon respawn? I'm pretty sure he does. He's gonna throw me off the fucking bridge. Oh no. That's not as much damage as I wanted. Titanite demons are pretty cool. Kill them? No, I'm not gonna bother. It's gonna take way too much time and resources. I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut somewhere. I don't think it's in here. I think it's like back there. Oh, hello. Yeah, you almost got me. Bye. Despair ahead. I can't take this. Despair ahead. I remember playing this for the first time. Oh. He's gonna try and kill me. I remember playing this for the first time and being like, I mean, everyone says Bed of Chaos is really bad, but maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's like, maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll be one of the rare ones. Nah, it's fucking terrible. It's the worst fight ever. It's god awful. It's so bad. It's nearly unbearable. Like, when you don't really know what you're doing, especially, it's really bad. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. It's not even a fight. Like, it's not a fight in the traditional sense. It's an arena with area hazards. You got the big body thing that's slapping around everywhere, and then you got this thing that grows a big scythe arm. Yeah. And that makes everything a billion times worse. And also, what makes things a billion times worse is that the floor starts falling through. So, I kind of guarantee that... Stupid. I couldn't do what either of you said. Someone rang it. Good job. Oh, God. Lick his foot. That wasn't even a fucking foot, you idiot. That was a hand. It's also not even a he, it's a she. It's the Witch of Izalith. What does the bell mean? It means that someone rang it in their world. There's two bells. There's one up above in Undead Berg? I think it's Undead Berg still. Where the gargoyles are. And if you ring that, then other people can hear it in their world. So if I rang a bell, someone else, while they're playing and they're connected to the internet, they would hear the bell ring. And then someone just rang that bell, which is down below. It's in Blighttown or whatever. I mean, it's at the end of Blighttown. It's at the start of Izalith. And that means that someone rang that, which is pretty cool, I think. I think that's a very cool feature that I wish they did more of. I wish that that was a thing in Elden Ring. It'd be really cool. It's always cool. It's just like, no, oh, he accomplished his goal. Oh, other people are playing the game. That gives me the conviction to keep on playing the game and whatever, you know. All kinds of stupid shit. I was really expecting to have to fight, what's it called? Demon Fire Sage and Centipede Demon. I guess I could if I want to continue, because you do meet Solaire after you beat Centipede Demon, and he's all depressed and shit. But, I mean, I don't really need to do that. Nope. Thank you. But yeah, look at this. Look at all those dragon butts. Oh, you can't really, well, I'm not covering them. That's just a fuck ton of dragon butts. You know, like the undead dragon that we saw in the Valley of the Drakes? How he's just like a torso. This is the opposite of that. It's the butt. And it's literally just a fuck ton of them. There is so many. And people have gone, I mean, of course, people have gone through and killed every single one to see if there is a reward. I don't think there is. I don't remember there ever being any sort of reward. It's just, why are they down there? Your guess is as good as mine. I think that From Software was just running out of development time, and they were like, we need to put something down here. We need to put something. And then they're just like, fuck it. You know, if the player decides to fight them, that's their fault. You know, like, just you're not supposed to fight them. You're supposed to run past them. I mean, that's kind of the entirety of Izalith and a bunch of the other areas towards the end of the game. Duke's Archives is the only area in the second half of the game that is completely, like, I think, finished. It's an area where I'm not running past enemies, where I'm going through it like a normal area. In Izalith, I'm running past every single enemy. In Tomb of the Giants, I am definitely running past every single enemy because they are all super strong and do a ton of damage, and it's just not worth killing them. $12 million dragon ass, yeah. It's not worth it. What, killing all of them? Have you done it? I never bothered doing it. You do get a ring, for those of you that don't know. You do get a ring after killing Centipede Demon that makes you take, like, almost no damage from lava. You take, like, 1 damage per second, which is, like, not very much when you have 1,300 health or whatever. I did do it? Oh, fuck. Jesus, dude. We're all bored sometimes, you know, like, you tried it out. Look at this idiot. What an idiot. What a stupid moron idiot. I guess, you know, one thing we can be pretty thankful of is that I don't think that they used AI. Like, shitty AI. I don't think that using AI was very popular when the remaster came out. But they didn't use shitty AI to do this remaster. They just did it like a pretty mediocre remaster. There's like the Dead Rising 1 remake that they did recently, where they like revoiced all the characters and did all kinds of shit. they did it with AI, and people know because all the text that is in the game, like on signs and labels and shirts and shit, like sometimes it's fine, other times it is unreadable garbage that doesn't make any sense. Like the letters are completely fucked up because they just kind of like threw it into the AI and they were like, make the texture, make it high resolution, even though it's basically unreadable. How unfortunate. Yeah. It's just what they do sometimes, you know? The Demon Souls remake, as far as I know, was genuinely made like I mean, well, of course it was, right? It's by shit, Bluepoint. And Bluepoint does good remakes, at least in a technical sense. They're very high quality. I don't like some things that they did with the Demon Souls remake. I've talked about that already before. I don't need to go over it again. Why did he react so fast that time? Why do I want to kill myself? Oh my god. Okay. Drink some water. I mean, isn't there a bonfire closer? I forget where the bonfires are located. I'm pretty sure there's a bonfire that's like closer to the boss than what I'm using. Just hop on Night Rain with me? No. We already played Night Rain today, Baker. I have a job to do. I'm doing a level 1 run. There's the elevator shortcut through Fire Sage or a bonfire in the lava field with the dragon boats. Yeah, I remembered that one. I was kind of hoping that there was another one, but I guess not. I never just immediately go for this shortcut. At least not from where I currently am. I mean, if you kill Fire Sage, do you get a bonfire or no? You know? I don't think so. No. We could do it for shits and giggles, I guess. I wouldn't mind seeing more Night Rain if you ever decide to play it on stream again. Okay. I can do that. I mean, I already had a plan to just play it solo, because I thought that'd be pretty fun. Potentially. I wanted to do an Executor solo run, but I could do other characters too. I feel like Revenant solo would probably go kind of poorly, because Revenant just doesn't have that much health. But who knows? There are some pretty cool things that you can do with Revenant that I really appreciate. Oh, there's the bonfire under the giant bug before the stairs. Well, okay, well, it's probably too late to go get it now. I'll just go for it. But are you talking about like when I first jump down and there's the giant bug there? Do I need to kill the giant bug and then I'll get that bonfire? Yep, kill the bug in the wall before all the statues. Oh, okay, all right. I knew it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like they spent a lot of time on the Titanite Demon because he's got such a cool design. Even the way that he moves is really cool. It's like obvious they didn't just like throw some shitty animation on him and make him go, you know, like some stupid bullshit. They actually like have him like drag himself along, and he basically has 3 legs with his staff and his arm and his stub leg. Oh, and his other leg. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy because this guy's a bitch. Oh. Hang on. Why? 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 Oh my god, dude. Oh. Oh, that was really far. That was long range. Holy shit. Okay. Very cool. I think a tungsten cube would fix me. Alright. Yeah, sure. Tungsten's pretty neat. Tungsten's kind of neat, yeah. Sure. An ingot would fix me. An ingot. A tungsten ingot? I feel like that'd be really heavy. I'm pretty sure tungsten is like one of the heaviest metals, maybe. Really heavy. And we're back where we left off. The boss looks visually cool, but it looks like an ass to fight. You're right. You're right, Mouth. You're right. You're correct. Oh, any ingot. Okay, good to know. I will email you an ingot. Could it be anything? Could it be like sand? I mean, like... You might think that's a dumb question, but I mean, I don't know, a sand ingot would be kind of neat. If you could like pack it together. Maybe it would have to be made out of 2 materials. Maybe it could be sand and then like... something to hold it all together. Wouldn't that be glass? Ah, fuck. Yeah, you're taking the fun out of it. If someone gives me an ingot of sand, it's on site. I'm just having fun, man. I don't know. That's just a rock. Well, no, it's... Is glass just a rock? Did I do any damage? Mister? No. Like sandstone? Oh yeah, sandstone. I mean, sandstone you can make an ingot out of, right? Yeah, I already know what that clip is. I'm not gonna watch it. I kind of thought that Nito would take the longest, but now I feel like it's easily gonna be Bed of Chaos. because, I mean, well, Seath is going to take a while too, because I actually have to go through that area, and that area might be kind of painful. I kind of underestimated a lot of things. Is it really just an ingot if it's just a rock? Well, what is an ingot? Is an ingot, does it have to be processed? Is that like what makes an ingot an ingot? Or like, could it just be the shape of an ingot and then it's an ingot? Like, if you, can you make a amethyst ingot? My mind, oh, he's getting kind of close. My Minecraft logic is my logic is Minecraft logic, where you smelt it down. That's fair. But it's a bit less fun, don't you think? Oh. Got him a little bit. Oh. I ran out. Oh. I thought I had 20 uses of that. Fuck. I did this. He's not undead. Okay. What if I did... fuck. Okay. What if I did this? It's a terrible idea. This isn't gonna work. This is gonna be stupid. It worked. An ingot is just about one mineral. Amethyst is a crystal. But it came out of the ground. And it's kind of neat. I don't know. Well, yeah, you're right. Here's a question. When you got a diamond and you break it, is there any possible way to put it back together? Like, if you have a bunch of small diamonds, you can't just smelt them back together, right? Like, that's why a large diamond is impressive, right? Am I wrong? What the fuck? Well, I rested at the bonfire. Okay. Connection lost, apparently. Maybe I just got hacked. That would be very disappointing. Would a crystal be a natural ingot then? Okay, I'm fine, I think. Maybe the hacker killed the boss for me. Be pretty funny. By all means, I'd love to see you try and make a sandstone ingot. I would love to see me do that too. Maybe once we're out of Isolate, that's what I'll do. Uh-oh. Why did all my weapons just break? Why do they call it an oven when you of in the cold food and out hot eat the food? You ever, like, think about what a terrible person you are? What a horrible question to ask. Also, what broke? Havel's set didn't break, did it? Why did it say like 4 of my weapons broke? Confused. Okay. It's out hot, eat the food. Grass, you ever seen that Garfield comic Grass? Or wait, why did I say grass to start? Well, you didn't type that. I'm going insane. Have you ever seen that Garfield comic Grass? I've seen a couple. But probably not. I probably haven't seen the one that you're thinking of. I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to that man. Doodle, can you start writing a strongly worded letter to that man? Can you write that down? And there needs to be lots of expletives. I don't think that slurs are necessary. It wasn't that bad. Maybe... Okay, word 1 is fuck. Alright, okay, well that's pretty good. That should be fine, honestly. It should be okay. We don't need to go any further than that. Just like you open up your fucking mailbox and you got like a full letter, it's all wrapped up. You like get your little letter opener, you rip it open, you're like, and you just like fold it open and it just says fuck. You're just like, oh, oh, oh my. Not even in like large lettering either. It's just like, it's like 11-point font. I think that'd be pretty good. I'd like that. I'd appreciate that. Hang on, just so no funny business happens. Okay. Yeah, we got him. Why are cookies baked, but bacons are cooked? Why would you call bacon bacons, plural? Why would you call it that? What are you thinking? I don't even care about your questions. I think that you're just going about this wrong. I think that there is a world where I could have just answered that, and I could have been like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, I could have had something to say about it, but I don't even want to interact with you. I don't know why. Who the fuck uses bacons? The plural of bacon is bacon. Are we doing puns now? I got a good pun. We're not doing puns. It's a very serious stream where I'm suffering and dying, having a terrible time. We're doing puns. You can go ahead. Alright, what should I do? How should I do it? that was close. How do you make a Caesar salad? You stab it 23 times. I think I've heard that one before, sadly. Poor Caesar. Did he deserve to be stabbed 23 times? I don't know if he did. I mean, I feel like, yeah, you could probably say, like, maybe he was bad. I don't even remember. You could be like, oh, he deserved to die. You know, yeah, sure. Maybe he deserved to die. Oh, shit. Yes, apparently. Oh, okay. Well, was he like, there was that one guy. What's his name? He had a pretty short name. And he, like, loved his mom. Brutus? No, it wasn't Brutus. I'm not talking about, I mean, this is Rome. But it's not the same, I don't think it's the same time period. Because Rome was around for a while, you know. Oedipus? No. It was a shorter name. There's a guy who, he was emperor. Or not emperor. Was it emperor? Yeah, emperor. Julius Caesar was an emperor, right? I'm going insane. But he was like extremely extravagant, and he like had an entire giant and massive building that was eventually buried, and then we dug it up. Nero! It was Nero. Yeah, Nero. I think Nero was probably worse than Caesar, right? I mean, to be honest, I don't remember how bad Caesar even was. I have no idea. I feel like shit just kind of fell apart eventually. I'm not a big history nerd. From what I remember, I'd have to agree. Yeah, I remember Nero being just a fucking, like, garbage piece of shit. He was like, I'm gonna love my mom, and I'm gonna... Did he kill his mom? I don't know. He did a couple fucked up things. He did some goofy shit. And then he spent everyone's money on, like, a giant mansion, place with, like, super crazy architecture. And then he died. I don't remember how he died. I think he might have killed himself because everybody was going after him. I think that his own military, like, his own forces ended up going against him. Because they hated him so much. I passed the encyclopedia check because that was a out-of-ass guess. Good job. All I can really recall is his goofy ass bust from art school. Wasn't that Hitler? Was Nero also in art school? Why is art school such a big red flag? I went to art school. Not all of us are red flags, right? No, I saw it in art school. Oh, okay, good. I thought that it doesn't matter what I thought. I died. I had to wait for the fucking thing to crumble. We'll get it next time. Nero fucked his mom. Yeah, he did. Yeah, okay. I knew he loved his mom in like a weird way. Not in a traditional, you know, like, oh, I love my mom. You know, oh, she's a sweet lady. She raised me, blah, blah, blah. No, he was like, blah, blah, blah. You know, he was really weird about it. This is really, really strange, unhealthy guy. Oh, I thought you meant bust as in he was rejected. Yeah, I kind of thought that too. Because I mean, that's what Hitler was. I remember there was one really funny meme that I saw that was like, you know, there were memes a long time ago that were like, oh, nice painting, right? Yeah, not so fast. You just enjoyed one of Hitler's artworks. It's like, okay, fucking whatever. But there's another one that's like, nice painting, right? And it's a picture of the Capra Demon boss fight. The Capra Demon boss room. It's just a painting of that. Or it's not even a painting. It's just a fucking screenshot of it. With the 2 dogs and shit. And it just has the same text where it's just like, you just enjoyed one of Hitler's artworks. Ah. Like, wow. Truly, he was an artist. Hitler's the reason why there's 2 dogs in the boss room and why it's so small. So stupid. I think that, like, one of the reasons why Hitler was kicked out from art school was because it was around a time where they, like, massively valued, what's it called? Like, drawing buildings, you know, drawing, like, scale and, like, vanishing point, all the other, like, environments. Like, that kind of thing. And he sucked at it. You know, if you look at some of his paintings, you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of all right. And then you look at it closer and you're like, oh, that window doesn't line up. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look that good. Oh yeah, that looks pretty bad actually. But yeah, like I think I've only ever seen like 1 or 2 of his artworks. But yeah, it kind of doesn't seem like he mathed it very good. He just kind of went, oh no, I can do it. And then he kind of did it. Ah! Okay, good. Thank God. Thought it was the opposite. He was really bad with painting people at all. I've never seen one of his portraits. I don't know if he was bad at painting people. I'm really bad at painting environments. At least I think I am. Like, I don't think it's that I'm bad at vanishing points. I'm just bad at, like... Well, okay. I'm not bad at painting environments if I have a picture or if I'm looking at the environment. But if I'm making up an environment, it's kind of hard. It's really hard. I'm not nearly as good as, like, some of my friends were. Like, if I'm trying to draw a made-up environment in my head, it's like, oh, Jesus. But I can do portraits really well at this point. I got one right behind me. He's right there. It's fucking, Rolling Stones. Shit, I always forget his name. What's the fucking lead singer of Rolling Stones? How lovely. Is that graphite? No, it's not graphite. It's, well, it's... I draw it with pencil and then I paint over it with black and white paint. Well, not white. I don't use white, but I try to use white as little as possible because it kind of throws off when white paint mixes with black paint. It does some pretty weird shit where it makes a gray color that does not look right. So you gotta like be really careful with it. But yeah, it's basically just. I want to call it watercolor, but it's not really watercolor. It's kind of just like light painting. The toning, yeah. But I've gotten really good at doing portraits. It's just that they take me a while, and like, so I don't do them very often, but I probably should do them more. It's like, oh, I could make money that way, but I don't really wanna. I don't really wanna like worry about shipping and like, because people are annoying, and like if I, you know, I've been contacted by some people and they're like, hey, I want a portrait of my family, and I'm like, okay, sure. I usually just do individual portraits though, and they're like, okay, that's fine. And then they like send me a picture of like them hugging their kid, and I'm like, okay, I mean, it's all right. It's not really a great portrait picture. But it's all right. I want a portrait of my dog. I have a portrait of my dog, that I did a while ago. I did that one with ink. Well, I did it with ink and paint because originally it was just with ink, and I was like, it's fine. And I asked my professor, I was like, can I clean it up with paint? Please? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sure. Yeah. He's a British man. Very sweet British man. I've talked about him before. He's like kind of he's got like a bit of a beer belly. And he's like balding. He's got this white hair, and he's obviously like you can tell he's British. And just like the way that he like talks, and just like, I mean, obviously the way he talks, but there's just something about him, the way he dresses too. And he would always wear these like beach button-up shirts, like Tommy Bahama, whatever, but it wasn't quite that. One of his favorite ones was one was like a short sleeve one that just had liquor bottles patterned all over it. And he would wear that to class a lot, and everybody loved him. Everyone loved him for it. He's the kind of guy that he would talk about like, oh, and I go over to the pub down on this street, and I just paint there. I just paint. I just get a beer and paint. I'm like, that's unhealthy, but that's adorable. Like, it seems like he paints a lot, so I'm guessing he does that pretty often, but I don't know. It's pretty, it's really cute. I don't have a pub near my house. Here, I've never gone to I wouldn't go to a bar and paint. Whenever I go out, I especially don't paint. I just draw with pencil because it's just way too much of a mess to paint, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a big reason why I only do digital art now, but that has its fun too. Yeah, digital art is really nice. I've made some pretty cool stuff in digital art that I'm really happy with, but I can't make the same stuff in digital that I do in traditional, because they're just two different mediums. It's just not like the same. It's very weird. Like, I can't draw, I don't know. It's like, I mean, drawing with pencil especially is just different. I used to go to coffee shops to do some sketchbook stuff. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes do, but it's kind of rare because usually I'm like, I don't need to spend money. I don't even really want a coffee. Like, I would rather go somewhere else, like to a park, or like, I don't know, just sit outside near my house and just like draw. Because, I mean, I don't know. Just nice. Sometimes I feel pretty awkward just like sitting in a coffee shop, but I feel awkward a lot of the time. Where am I even going? We're going to Anne Orlando. We're gonna go to Firelink Shrine first. But yeah, I'd say that like I used to not like painting, but I do think that like watercolor, or really just normal painting, is probably my favorite traditional medium. I like watercolor a lot because it's very free, and very simple to just like cover up an area.
Let's have a drink.
Like if I'm sketching, then sometimes like covering up an area, making shadows and shit can be pretty annoying if I want it to look right. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot. Thank you. I hadn't drank in a minute. Here, I have a sketchbook here. Let me see if there's anything in it that I want to show you guys. I drew a turtle, a goofy, weird turtle that I drew in like 15 minutes or something. Hang on. Ooh, I have one. I do have one that I really like. Ah, well, this one's also cute. Here. Yeah. That's Alan Watts. I don't know how well that's showing up, but I liked how crazy his face was. So I was like, yeah, I'll draw him. Yeah, it's not showing up the best on the camera. It's like a little too reflective, but yeah. There's that, and then there's like one other one that I'm happy with. There's one that's I think is cool, but everybody I've shown it to is like, I don't get it. So I need to redo it. Oh yeah, here. It's a bird. Wow. Wowee. Yeah, and there's just, I don't even know what happened here. I don't remember. But I was happy with this one. Bird, yeah. It's a crow. Man, crows are so fucking cool and smart and cool. I keep on, like, every time I see one, I'm like, I need to sit outside sometime and just, like, bring bird seed or something and just, like, make friends. Corvids are my favorite birds to draw. They're really cool. They're really beautiful birds, and they're so smart. Like, it's always, I mean, even, like, little things. I like to notice, whenever, like, even I'm driving, like I'll be driving out of my area where I live, and I'll like there'll be a crow just like on the street picking at something, and I'll be like, I need to go through here. The crow will literally just like walk out of the way. I'll drive through, and then he'll walk back. Like they know that you're not trying to murder them with your car. Meanwhile, you got like a blue jay or something, like some other type of bird, some songbird. And then they see a car and they immediately go, and then they just dart. They just like zoom as far away as possible because they just, I guess they just don't understand. They just see a big loud thing and then immediately are terrified. Which, I mean, it's kind of fair, but look at all these bloodstains. Comfort? Yeah, comfort. Where did bro go? What? Okay. Alright. I've got some magpies that live near me, and they're just so beautiful. They really like peanuts. I don't think that where I live in Texas. I don't think that we have magpies. We might. I know we have crows, and we do have ravens in some areas, I think. There are ravens in parts of the United States. Maybe I'm mixing them up with, like, what, Arizona or Utah? I don't remember. But probably Utah. But, yeah, like, I see crows here all the time, and I feel like crows have gotten bigger over time. Like, last time I don't know, like, it seems like in the past, like, I don't know, 7 years or something, I feel like crows used to be smaller, and maybe I'm just misremembering because I was a kid for some reason. Somehow that might make sense, but they're just like, they're like the size of what I thought ravens were. Now maybe it's just like bigger. Oh, the crows are bigger in Texas. No, I totally get you. They're huge where I live too. Yeah, it's like I feel like if I saw a crow here next to a raven, I wouldn't even really be able to tell the difference. Maybe. I mean, I know ravens are big, but these crows are pretty fucking big sometimes. They're like eating really well. They know what they're doing. They're smart. Oh boy. Here we go. I remember being so confused when I first fought this guy. Because he doesn't have a butthole that you can exploit. He doesn't. I'd do anything. Oh wait, I saw a big ass. Wait, well, hang on. I'll read the one that I started reading first. Still confused, huh? Yeah, shut up. I'd do anything to get some ravens hanging out near me, but it gets too hot and too sunny for the poor things. It is, is that a thing? Because, like, I mean, do ravens just not do as well as crows do in the heat? Because we have a fuck ton of crows, and it was like 96 today. I mean, it's hot for most of the year around here. The ravens don't really seem to give a shit. Maybe they do, but I saw a big ass raven by my usual train station once. It's a rare sight in smack dab middle of NYC. Yeah, I can see that being the case. They're very solitary, which is like very different from crows. I think crows might be smarter because they have that social aspect to them. Like, if one of them were to die out first, it would definitely be ravens, I would think. Because crows are just way too social. They're way too, like, urban. They're kind of like cats. It's kind of like stray cats versus coyotes. It's like coyotes, I don't know how the fuck coyotes live in cities, in, like, neighborhoods and shit. Because what do they, like, where do they do? What do they hide in? Where do they go? You know, I can understand a cat, or like a bobcat, hiding in like bushes and just like living in places. But what the fuck does a coyote do? And how do coyotes live? Like, I guess they hunt rabbits? It seems like a really hard life. Like, cats are just fucking broken. That's kind of the main thing. In general. Cats are so quiet and so precise and like stealthy. And just, they're like extremely efficient killers. It's kind of unfair. By coyotes, I mean, you can spot a coyote from a mile away. Like, they're not very quiet. They're not very, they're pretty hard to miss. I don't know. Look at this guy. Hello. Oh, that didn't do anything. I've only ever seen them out on cloudy days, but maybe it's just where I'm at. It might be. But I don't know. Maybe there is a difference. I mean, ravens might be more acclimated to, like, I don't know, higher altitudes and shit. Or just certain other areas. Who knows? The coyotes where I live are very well fed. They're actually huge. I thought it was a husky or something. Oh. I mean, more recently there have been like coyotes where I see them and I'm like, oh damn, what the fuck have you been eating? But it's still kind of rare. Like, I wouldn't. That's not really the norm. Oh shit. Okay. All right. I missed the bonfire, didn't I? Did I? Did I walk right past the bonfire in this place? I did. I'm an idiot. I'm so fucking stupid. Yeah, like that's kind of just what I'm saying. It's just that I don't understand them. I don't understand what they do, how they survive, how they live, because in an urban environment, I mean, people don't hunt coyotes. Not really, as far as I know. People don't hunt bobcats either, but it's like, if you see a coyote that basically looks like a wolf, I'd be pretty freaked out. And I might, like, I would imagine someone would call something, or call someone, animal control or some shit. Be like, hey, it's pretty bad out here. Kind of worried that my son is going to get fucking murdered. I don't know. My favorite coyote story is when a dude got really mad at someone for having their dog off leash, but it was a fucking coyote. I think I've seen something about that, yeah. They're weird, dude. They're so weird. Did I? Oh, wait. No, I think I lit this bonfire, but I didn't rest at it. I think that's what happened. Look at that brick. It's so unusual for a Dark Souls elevator to not just be a bottomless pit. From Software is so funny about just like how they go about things. They don't really give a shit if it's believable. They just give a shit if it works functionally. It's like, yeah, we need an elevator here. How are we? We need an elevator here. How are we going to make sure that the player doesn't like go under it accidentally or get stuck under it? Oh, I don't know, just make it a fucking bottomless pit. But how does that make sense, like, logistically? Like, how, maybe not logistically, but just like realistically. How does that make sense? Did they dig a giant fucking pit? Do you know how expensive it would be to dig a giant endless pit into the ground? I don't give a shit. Make a giant pit. Who gives a fuck? It's about the gameplay. It doesn't matter. Who cares? If they think about it, then they think about it. Who cares? It's like in Elden Ring. Even in the most recent Elden Ring DLC. In Shadow of the Erdtree. You go into dungeons, and in these dungeons, they have traps where you walk into the room, and there is a giant spike trap that is the size of the room, and it's made out of stone, and there's like hundreds of spikes on it. And it just slams into the ground. It's like, how much did this cost? How does this make any sense at all? It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't need to, and who cares? No one cares. That's part of the beauty of it. There's so many guys here. No. They were like, I don't have a dog, that's a wild animal. Yeah, probably were. Slavery. Magic too, I guess. I don't understand what kind of magic. Usually magic has like a sign. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, they put this together and then like mechanically, if it's mechanical, it's mechanical. If it's magic, it's magic. Magic usually is like, you know, there would be a bunch of magic arrows raining from the ceiling instead of whatever. It wouldn't be giant spikes. That's how I view it, at least. It can't be magic. Oh, geez, it's this guy. It's this guy. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's this guy. Oh, geez. Oh, what are we gonna do against this guy? Oh, no. Oh, no. What are we gonna do against this guy? Oh, no. Alright, bye-bye. Thanks for playing. No. Okay. Yeah, maybe slave magic. It's entirely possible. I don't know. Hey, it's Seath the Scaleless. And it's a bullshit gimmick part. It's not even a gimmick, it's just a bullshit part. It's like, oh, how are you going to beat him? You can't. You can't right now. It's impossible. A cult? At least it doesn't curse you? Yeah, that's true. Oh, I think I did get cursed the first time I went through this. I'm not sure if I got cursed by that first phase. Can you get... I feel like you might be able to get cursed by that. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. I got cellmates. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I like how he wraps his neck around it. I only complained about when I first fought him in his room, so I don't know. I remember getting cursed, and then I had no fucking idea what to do about it. And I was so angry. Maybe angry. Well, no, I was kind of angry. I think I was kind of angry. I was like, this is fucking stupid. Why don't they explain anything to me in my dumb brain? Why da, you know. Should I even go down here? Hello. Yes. I don't even remember if I need to go down here. Well, no, wait. I get the key to get out to go by going down here. Okay, I'm gonna die. Level 1 is a really fun... It's a really fun run in Dark Souls 1. Is the alarm not going anymore? Yippee. These guys are actually a lot like the mind flayers in Demon Souls. Mind flayers also do that weird attack where they grab you and then they just like stab you through their mouth somehow. I got Firestorm. I could do something. I could do something pretty wacky in just a second. I'll think about it. Hang on. Oh, hi. I was pressing the roll button. Why is Dark Souls 1 like a moan sound? You can ask Michael Zaki. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's just how it went, you know? It's just how development went. They were like, oh, how do we need a recording for, our guy getting hurt. I got the recording and they were like, we don't have enough money to redo, to do more takes. We're out of budget. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that the voice actor did his best. He was like, oh, how, here, imagine you're getting stabbed. He just goes, oh! And it's like, oh, that's really good. Do another one. I'm angry. But not that angry. Oop. Bro, how did you get through all that? Why, this is stupid. Someone clip that moan? No. Nobody do that. Archive tower, giant door key. Okay. Probably too late now anyway. Hopefully. Excuse me. So if I just sneak on in... Oh, fuck. I'm sure it works better when you have poise. Look at that goofy, like, head rotation. Ow. Ah, jeez. No, I don't want to die again. I'm just gonna leave. No. Oh. There's just a floating door somewhere around here. I wanted to find it, but I also don't want to die. How did that miss? What the fuck? What? How did that one-shot me? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. No, no, don't go upstairs. Hey, how dare you? I don't care. I have to do everything myself? Well, yeah, because no one else is even watching. There's 7 people in here, but they're not, none of them are real. I'm botting. I'm botting right now. I actually have 12,000 other people, but they're not here right now. I'm a bot. Yeah, you are. I know. But look, floating door. Do you see it? Look, guys. Here, hang on. Dark Souls 1's development wasn't rushed. I don't know what you're talking about. Removing that would break the game. For all we know, it probably would. The weirdest things can break games. There's one of my favorite fun facts about like games, just like bugs in games, is that there is a specific NPC in Oblivion who fuck, what was it? Hang on. I wanna find it. Hang on. I need to find it. I need to find it and quote it exactly because it's really funny. Oblivion NPC. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So, in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, if you add bread into Salmo the baker's inventory, he will go to one of the 2 inns he usually goes, take a bite, and he will make the game crash. It's even better because he's a fucking baker. Like, he does this for a living, but he's never allowed to take a bite. It's so fucking funny to me. One of my friends sent that to me, and he was like, I thought you would enjoy this because I love game development. I just love, like, hearing about this. It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. It might happen in Oblivion Remastered too. Hang on. Let's see.
This is Salmo. Salmo is a baker. Sadly, Salmo can never have any bread. And the reason for that is in the original game, if he ever obtained bread, he would go to an inn, eat it, and crash the game. You might be wondering if this still works in Oblivion Remastered. So we are going to give him bread using the console, and then we are going to wait outside. Now at 10 a.m., his AI should tell him to take the bread and go. And there he is. Now we wait another 2 hours, and there he goes. Off he goes.
Why did you have to
my game.
Why'd you have to wait?
Here to the Westweald Inn. There he goes.
Hail and welcome.
Yes! It's literally just Oblivion. Off he goes to ruin my game.
Hail.
He's like, you can see the frames. He looks like he's about to take a bite.
Hail and
Yeah, and you hear him crunch, and then the game just crashes. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so fucking funny. I'm so happy that that's still a thing. Oh my god. Now if they could just fucking update Oblivion so that it actually runs well in the remaster, that'd be great. Then I could actually play it. There's Anne Orlando down there. A very, like, boxy gray Anne Orlando. That's super. I don't think I've ever actually looked at that. Wow. That looks like shit. Alright. God, I love Oblivion. It's a really funny game. It's really funny. The curse of gluten allergy. Yeah. Yep. My favorite case of coding shenanigans was cats dying from alcohol poisoning in Dwarf Fortress. I don't think I've seen anything about that. That's funny. I am being harassed. Oh, you bitch. I don't think I can do this tonight. I don't know if I can do this, man. I can, but I just don't want to. Watch a video on it, it's hilarious. We'll do that in a second. Fucking snakes are following me again. I need to just run past everyone. Like, we're too far into the game. Grass needs EPs, you can stop whenever you want. I might stop at 3 hours. We will watch that video though, even if we're past 3 hours. Does someone want to send me a link to it, and then I can just have it? I would appreciate it very much. Oh, it's like 10 minutes. Ah, shit. All right, well, I can watch it on my own time, and then I can laugh about it next stream. Oh, jeez. There's so many dudes with arrows and other bullshit. Oh my god. Oh. Rah, rah. Sadly, I don't remember exactly the direction that I need to go to get... I think I need to get back down. Right? That sounds right. That's not a mimic. There's also the hour-long Frederick Knudsen video about Boat Murdered. Boat Murdered. Is Boat Murdered a game, or is that a thing in a game? Is that like what everyone calls a glitch? It's a dwarf fortress town that was passed between players. Oh. That's pretty neat that you can do that. Dead. It's just shenanigans. Okay. Dwarf Fortress does seem like a really cool game. Like everything I've heard about it, everything I've seen about it. It seems really cool. This is where I came from. Hang on. How did this even... I don't understand Duke's Archives. I've gone through it, I don't know, 4 times, maybe 5, a number. And I never learned it completely. I never fully understood it. I think going through it the very first time was a bit of a nightmare. But I know that we're basically at the end of it now, which is good. I don't really understand how this part of it connects to the beginning. Maybe this is just like a mirror. Maybe it's probably just 2 halves. Like mirrored, essentially. Why is it so dark in here? Imminent despair? Alright. Big Hat Logan. Goofy boy. With very large hat. Big Hat Logan looks like a fucking dork. Don't forget to sit. Oh, yeah.
Let's have a drink.
You're right. I always think not to... I mean, in the other games, when you light a bonfire... It saves it. Like, it makes that your new bonfire. In Dark Souls 1, you have to sit. And I was thinking, oh, well, I don't want the enemies to respawn, so I won't sit. So. I hear the bigger the hat, the wiser the wizard. Ronnie in Elden Ring has a really big hat. I mean, so that's gotta be something, right? You could argue that she was wise. She was wise enough to basically fuck everything up. Takes a real crazy genius to do that in the way that she did it. What did he even draw? Oh, Enchanted Falchion. Okay. If you want to see some really neat Dwarf Fortress stories, you should watch Krug's Smash. He makes a series on super creative fortresses. He's a really good storyteller in general. Awesome illustrations too. I listen to his stuff in the background every now and then. And I'm surprised he's not more popular. Alright. I've watched Seth Zentak. I think that's how you say his name. It's like 2 S's. Seth Zentak. What is that? What was this? Why can't I pick it up? Am I being hacked? Probably not. Oh well. But he's done a video on Dwarf Fortress. He's done a video on Caves of Qud. Or Quid. Whatever that game is. That's like somewhat similar to Dwarf Fortress, I think. At least in the basic idea, I think. They're both top-down, like, very simplistic looking graphics. That kind of thing. I think he does some really funny videos. He's pretty informative, but he's also just really funny. So that's like the main reason why I watch him. I never actually went through this area, like, blind. Ever. Every time that I did go through it, I already kind of knew the idea of it. Sadly. I feel like I wish I wasn't spoiled on it, but I was. I already knew, like what the gimmick was. I wonder how I would have reacted, or if I would have understood it had I not been spoiled or whatever. Head ahead. Yeah. Yeah. You're older than Morrowind's tag has got me feeling some kind of way, making me feel old. You're the first person to ever comment on it. I just put it there because I thought it was pretty funny. Because I was born in 1999. I was born in December 1999. So like right on the cusp of 2000. And I'm pretty sure Morrowind came out, what, 2003? Fuck, I'm older than you by 4 months. Ha! Old. He's like, no, my crystal, you found it. I wonder if that's what his reaction was supposed to be. I mean, he's guarding it. But honestly, if he never came down here, I don't know. Oh god, there's fucking crabs in here. Not crabs, whatever these guys are. There we go. Good job, Seath. Fucking idiot. Oh. Uh-oh. That's fucking stupid. Why the clams got legs? I don't fucking know, dude. They gotta move around somehow. They didn't want to, like, try and figure out the tongue situation that real clams have. Clams are so weird. How the fuck do clams work? Why does Seath have tentacles? Because he's scaleless and... he's scaleless. I don't know. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I can't even begin to tell you. I support the dragon tentacles. I will never say that again. Yeah, you better not. Doodle, you better never say anything about it again either. I will, okay. I'm not sure how I'm gonna survive this. I mean, what I could do is try and use Firestorm on him. And that'd probably do a lot of damage because he's a big boss. I accidentally just said big boss and then I played the fucking meme in my head. Where it's like, I kept you waiting, huh? And it's got, you're blaring the music in your ears and you just want to die. I kept you waiting. I still need to play Metal Gear Solid 2. No, yeah. So fucking stupid. And it doesn't make any sense why that just appeared out of nowhere. Like, that game, Metal Gear Solid 5, when did Metal Gear Solid 5 even come out? 2018? 2017? When did it come out? It came out a while ago. I don't know what sparked people to want to make memes about it. Oh, look, it's my dead body. Or no, it isn't. I don't know, it's something. All right, let's do the run again. I've talked about this before, but it's a pretty interesting subject, so I'm going to talk about it again. I kind of feel like, which maybe this isn't entirely true. Maybe this wasn't their philosophy. Maybe they wanted bosses to be just like difficult in their own right in general. But I feel like in Demon Souls and Dark Souls, the way that they went about bosses, especially in Demon Souls, you're kind of supposed to steamroll bosses in a way. Like, bosses have gimmicks, but they're not that difficult, and they're pretty like simple a lot of the time. If you're the right level, if you've leveled up. If you're the right level, then you should steamroll bosses in Demon Souls. In Dark Souls, I mean, bosses aren't that bad. They're not usually that difficult. The main difficulty comes from the main gameplay design of these games before Dark Souls 2 and then Dark Souls 3, especially Dark Souls 3, is you have a set number of Estus flasks. You need to go through the area and, you know, just get through it. It's like an obstacle course almost, and you're killing enemies and you're getting hurt, and you need to preserve as much Estus as you can and then get to the boss and then kill the boss. It seems like in Dark Souls 3 and then Elden Ring and Sekiro, they kind of just expect you to have full flasks. So, like, they designed it so that bosses are harder because more people don't enjoy... Like, if part of that challenge is just going through the level itself, if the boss and the level are basically both the same challenge connected to each other, then that creates problems where it's like, well, it's not near... Oh my god. It's not nearly as fun to... Oh, I'm alive. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Stupid fucking idiot. Anyway. Okay, so bosses and levels in like Dark Souls are kind of inseparable. It's like if you fight a boss on its own, it's kind of a pushover the vast majority of the time. If you go through a level, levels are kind of hard. A boss is meant to be a exclamation point at the end of a level. It's meant to be like the peak. From a design standpoint, I think. That's what they were kind of going for. That's why you have boss runs. That's why you're going through these levels and there isn't a bonfire right next to the boss. In Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, mostly Dark Souls 3, they started to take that away because they were starting to realize, it's more fun if you're just fighting the boss itself and that's the challenge. Like, that way we can design bosses to be more punishing and just, like, more unique and just all over the place, whatever. And we can design areas as just their own thing. And it's a lot less tedious. Because people don't like running. They don't like the run back. Because everybody eventually... You go through an area once, and you're basically done with it. You don't want to go through that area who knows how many other times just to fight the boss again. Because you're just going to be running past enemies. You're not going to be experiencing the area again. Like, that's a one-time thing, basically. Unless you're in, like, New Game Plus, obviously. But yeah, like, in the next games, they were just like, yeah, let's focus entirely on the bosses. Let's make them their own thing. So we can have, like, boss rushes in Sekiro, and we can have them be... kind of almost separate, but not really. It still functions as a high point at the end of an area, but it's a lot less annoying. So it's kind of weird. I think that Dark Souls 2 kind of was just all over the place with that. I don't know if they meant for bosses to be difficult, because they're not most of the time in that game. A lot of the time, it just feels like they have an obligation. They're just like, oh yeah, we need a boss here. Okay, Prowling Magus. I always bring up Prowling Magus because it's just a room full of enemies with a health bar. Oh jeez, I thought I was gonna fly off. Like, this is it's a terrible boss, but at least it lets you know that you're at the end of that area and you're about to get a bonfire, I guess. It's just a checkpoint. They could have just had a bonfire. Like, they didn't have to have a boss there. There's a lot of other points like that too, where it's like, oh, Royal Rat Vanguard. It's a room full of rats, and one of the rats has a mohawk. You just gotta kill the rats until you get the mohawk one. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna focus this time. That did 28 damage. That did 80 damage. Oh no. Oh. Bro is still invincible. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Kind of. I'm a little scared. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. At level 1, he's a push, or sorry, at level 80, he's a pushover. You got it this time? Okay, I believe in me. Now. It's not a whole lot that I can really do. I mean... Gotta make sure I don't die to these guys. There might be a ring that I can wear that'll help out a little bit. I don't know what kind of damage the crystals do. I would assume magic. So, I don't have anything that could help against that. I could wear Havel's armor, but Havel's armor doesn't really seem to do a whole lot, to be honest. Not at level 1, which is really weird. Would expect that to not be the case, but... Oh, my Pyromancy Flame is broken. It's broken. Hang on. Okay. I don't know if anything else is broken. That's another annoying thing. In Dark Souls 2, rings can break. And then you gotta pay for them to get repaired. It's like, why the fuck can my ring break? Why you gotta be such a bitch, Dark Souls 2? Why you gotta do that to me? Like walking through an area and I accidentally step too close to one of the enemies that can break shit. And then suddenly my fucking ring is broken. And then suddenly I'm fat rolling. He's a big dragon guy. What's he gonna do? Breathe on you? Okay. I don't think anyone has ever said, oh, he's just a big dragon. What is he gonna do? Oh, he's just 50 feet tall. Tentacle, okay, alright. No. No. This fucking guy. Alright. Hang on. Hang on, Seath. No, son of a fucking piece of shit. Gotta do the WoW dragon, World of Warcraft dragon strat. And hug those legs. Well, I did that before, and then he started slamming his legs down. And that wasn't very fun. I didn't enjoy that. Hang on, let me repair my, I need 60 souls. Does anyone wanna... Is there anyone here that wants to give me their souls? Hello. Thank you. 400, that's pretty good. You are the devil. You're a total piece of shit. What the hell? Okay. Very good. Okay. Can I ever offer a suggestion that helped me? Sure, why not? I'm open to suggestions. I'm not really open to backseating, but I'll take a suggestion. Yeah, sure. Since you asked so nicely. You should just win, Doodle. I don't have anything to say. I don't care. And not lose. Thanks for specifying. I almost forgot that there was an opposite to winning. In fact, it would have been better if I forgot that I could lose. It's ruins now. If you run to his idol and stand there, he'll do a crystal breath and it'll destroy his own idol. It somehow paralyzes him longer than if you did it, slash it gives you more time for him, it gives you more time to get him to attack. That's the tail strat. Oh. Huh. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever actually bothered getting his tail. But I might do it this time. Also, I don't know how much combustion is going to do to him now that my combustion isn't broken. Why am I sliding off that? Moonlight Greatsword, baby. Yeah. I've never gotten the Moonlight Greatsword in Dark Souls 1. Because it's just such a bitch to get, and I never cared enough. What is this? Oh. Oh, I see how it is. It's a trap. That could have easily killed me. I would have been very upset. Just more bodies every single time I come in here. I guess that is everywhere that I died. Oh my god. Sup, my dude? Well, I mean, it was alright. Alright, no running heavies. Forgot. Epic music? Shut up. They ran out of budget. They had to use something. Oh my god. I'm not gonna go for the Moonlight Greatsword. I don't care that much. I don't. No, we need it. Baker, are you blind? Do you see what I'm doing? Do you see what I'm doing right now? Gotta hit that tip. Oh, is it the tip? Okay. That changes things a little bit. Unfortunately, okay. Well, how many times do I have to hit it? Is it like, I mean, I do decent damage. I do pretty good damage. I mean, is it just like a one hit? Or is it a two hit? It took me 4 times with this Y, so I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. It's okay. What is that? Oh, that's one of those things. It's the little crab guys. I forget what they're called. And he's gonna teleport away. Yeah, he's gone. Is there a pathway right here? Oh my god, there is a pathway right here. Why did I not know that? Here? Yeah, here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Never mind. Stupid. Hang on, I just want to see how this guy died. He had a big club. Okay, he just died. Why do you slide down so much when you run on that and just like slightly the wrong way? That's a big problem that some people, I remember some people having in Dark Souls 1, as opposed to like Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, they ironed a lot of issues out, but in DS1, like, you had the Great Hollow, and man, there are so many like branches and shit where you're like, can I walk on that without immediately sliding off? No, you can't. There's a lot of those where you'll try and walk on them and immediately slide off and die. So Dark Souls 3, they made it very obvious which ones you can and cannot walk on. Good on them for that. Made me pretty happy. I don't know how many times I've died in the Great Hollow to falling damage because I thought I could jump somewhere or walk somewhere that turns out I couldn't, but it's been a lot. I've died quite a few times that way. What he doing? That's what he doing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I don't know what happened. Gotta flex on him with that shiny rock. Yeah. Yes, you do. Is there even a ladder in here for you to climb up on the bookshelves, or you just gotta climb the bookshelves? Crystal Ember, oh boy. Back where we left off every time. I do have an idea. It's a pretty good idea. It involves Firestorm and my repaired pyromancy. Wait a minute, I have Firestorm. I could have the Chaos Firestorm. What the fuck? I'm such an idiot. I forgot to equip that. Forgot that there was a difference. I forgot that I had it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Oh well. I don't think it's that big of a difference. I don't even remember. Maybe Firestorm is like not even worse in any real way. Fingers crossed that that's the case. There's so many bodies. This is so dumb. Yeah? You just gonna stare at it? Okay. Well, that was something. Uh-oh. Do you think there's a cap to the statues? I have no idea. I hope not. It'd be pretty funny if there wasn't. Okay. Yeah, okay. If I just okay. If I just stayed next to him, it would have been fine. And I'm cursed now, apparently. That's great. I mean, it doesn't matter, but it's great. Purging Stone or Aid of the Healer in New Londo. I forgot that that message was there. Good thing I got a Purging Stone. Where's my Purging Stone? There it is. I have one Purging Stone. I thought I had more. That's okay. Wonder what we're gonna do next stream. Because I'm not gonna beat this tonight, but also the last thing that we have is Gwyn. Well, that's not true. We have the DLC. We could do the DLC. If we want to. I don't know if I want to. I also wonder how Dark Souls 2 level 1 run would go. I don't know if I want to do that, but maybe. That would be something else. Like in a bad way, or like in a, man, this is something else, you know, like a cliche movie kind of way. Like... like Spider-Man taking off his mask when he gets the black Spider-Man outfit, the Venom Spider-Man outfit. You know? I'd laugh my ass off watching you try and fight Calamite right now. Oh god. I mean, the thing is, Calamite, I feel like, would be painful, but he wouldn't, I don't know. Well, also, I could cheese Calamite. If I really wanted to. I could get a bow and just shoot him for like an hour straight and kill him that way. Because it's possible. It's very stupid, but it's possible. You wouldn't want to? What? Kill Calamite that way? Probably not. I would probably want to fight him normally. That's good to know. I'm at my wit's end with that guy. Have you fought him at level 1 before? Or are you talking about like not level 1? Hell no. Okay. I'll just let you know, I mean, I did a Dark Souls 3 level 1 run, and I beat the main game in the DLC, and I had a great time. I mean, it was painful, but it was also very fun. I had a very good time. Frida wasn't all that bad in Ashes of Ariandel. You got like... Oh. Hang on. What are you doing, Seath? Seath. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, I also did Elden Ring level 1, but I didn't do the DLC yet. That's probably... that might be next on my list, maybe. I don't know. Level 1 Elden Ring DLC is doable. It's just, I don't know, like, how much fun it would be. Or if it'd be worth it or anything like that. But people have done it, and apparently it's not as terrible as you might think, because there are some pretty overpowered strategies you can use. Or weapons. Like using a boss's weakness, oh god. Seath, I don't like you. At all. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What's your strat? That was a weird strat. I don't know what that strat was. What's this strat? Okay. Uh-oh. I could have risked it. I didn't want to risk it. I'm glad I didn't risk it. Alright, I can maybe kill him with one more hit with the axe. Maybe. I don't want to... I'll just do it. Wouldn't it be funny if you could fall on my body and kill me that way? That'd be pretty funny. Little last-ditch effort. Like Eggman and Sonic. Yippee! Yippee! Congratulations, thank you. It only took 3 hours and 26 minutes. Well, no. I don't know. Seath took me like, what was that, like 45 minutes? Maybe an hour. I feel like all three of those took a while. They took longer than I thought they would. I thought Four Kings would be the worst. But Four Kings wasn't actually like... I mean, it was bad. But it wasn't the worst. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Four Kings was pretty bad just because it was a DPS race, but it also, like, the damage was dodgeable, and it was actually kind of fun to, like, successfully do it. Seath was kind of just a bitch. I didn't enjoy him very much. Nito wasn't bad at all, honestly. Getting through the Tomb of the Giants was the worst part. Izalith kind of just sucked dick. Izalith, I think, might have taken the longest. It seems like it did, because it was just a lot of running. And I kept on dying immediately after getting to the boss. This is no fun at all. I feel like Izalith, no matter what level you are, no matter what you do, really, Izalith is just a pain. It's just not fun. Like, and by Izalith, I mostly just mean Bed of Chaos. There is a strat that speedrunners use, and that other people who know the game well use, where you get into the boss room of Bed of Chaos, and you throw fire bombs in a very specific way. And you throw them, and they go, woo, and then they hit specific points, and it literally just takes out both sides, so you don't have to run. I never learned it. Maybe I should have done that. That would have been probably a lot more fun. A lot more rewarding. Oh well. I keep on pressing Y to rest because of Elden Ring. And someone just rang the bell. Up in, whatever. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, someone else just rang the bell. Wow. Next stream, we might do, We might go back to the Undead Asylum, just cuz. And we could also do the Painted World, but that's not really necessary. We might just kill Gwyn. The problem is, the big problem, actually, now that I think about this, it's good that I thought about this. The big problem is that if we kill Gwyn, we are immediately forced into New Game Plus. That's how Dark Souls 1 works. Same with Bloodborne. Dark Souls 2 was the first game. That's something else that Dark Souls 2 did well, is it didn't immediately force you into New Game Plus. It's so stupid. It's so annoying that they did that. I remember there was one time when I was playing Bloodborne, and I had my cousin over. This was like years ago, when I was first playing Bloodborne. I was going through it like a second time, because I wanted to get the Moon Presence boss fight, and I didn't get it the first time. And I was like, yeah, I mean, and I was showing him the final boss. I was showing him Gehrman and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool, right? And, you know, like, I beat Gehrman, and I was like, yeah, cool. And I went, and then I like, immediately turned off my PS4, and I was like, I forgot something. And I immediately, I was like, fuck, because I didn't. You gotta eat 3 umbilical cords, which sounds gross. It is gross. But if you do that, then Moon Presence shows up. If you don't do that, Moon Presence does not show up, and you're immediately forced into New Game Plus. Turning off the PS4 didn't work. I was in New Game Plus when I turned it back on. It's great. Well, Moon Presence technically does show you. Yeah. I mean, he shows up. I wanted to fight him. And then I did fight him. I fought him like a week later because I just rushed through the game again because I was pissed. And he was extremely disappointing. Moon Presence kind of sucks. Moon Presence is just a complete pushover. He just runs around the arena, screams occasionally. That scream sends you to 1 health, but then you can just heal. And that's really it. Like, you're not really in danger of him, like, slapping you when you're at 1 health. It's just kind of like... He's just like... He runs away a lot, and he does a lot of goofy shit that's not very dangerous. I don't like Moon Presence. I think he sucks. There's a lot of bosses in Bloodborne that I think kind of suck. But anyway. I'm so happy that my brother and fiance let me get sacked by Gehrman. What do you mean? just like, not tell you anything about him? Or not tell you about Moon Presence? Or what? I think Gehrman is a really good final boss. He's really fun. I think all of the hunter fights in Bloodborne are really fun, but there's just not enough of them, to be honest. You got like Father Gascoigne, whatever, and he transforms halfway through it, but he's still a lot of fun. I really like him. And then you got Gehrman, and then you got Lady Maria. I think there's only 3. Unless I'm forgetting 1. Or 2. I think I'm not. You can fight NPCs, but that's not the same. I ate all 3 umbilical cords. Gehrman says, hey, want to end the night? And I said, yeah, sack me. Okay. Oh my god. That's such a dick move. Oh, fuck. That's such a dick move. That's fucked up. They let me do it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. I reran the whole game, got my Moonlight Greatsword again, and did it right. Oh my god. Oh, so you did the DLC before beating... That makes sense. The first time I did Bloodborne's DLC, I actually did it in New Game Plus because I forgot that I was in New Game Plus on that character. I think it was the same character that I... Because I beat the game, and then I just ran through the game again. Because I was like, I already have my shit. And then I forgot later on when I got the DLC, when I finally decided to play it. I was like, oh yeah, let's go. And I just like started it. And so I fought Orphan of Cause for the first time in New Game Plus, and I didn't even realize it. I was like, man, this guy is kicking my ass. But I learned the fight really well, and I learned how to backstab him really well, which is, you know, charged attack. And I was switching between weapons, and I ended up just using the Hunter saw cleaver, whatever the like default weapon is. And I love that weapon, and it was really good against him because it just like the charge attack on it is so good. Oh fuck, that's challenging. Yeah, it was pretty wacky, but it was actually, I mean, I'm kind of happy that I did it because it was a lot of fun. But man, like, I mean, I spent like an entire fucking day just trying to kill Orphan. He was so fucking difficult. I beat Orphan again a while ago now. It's probably been like over a year. But I beat him on stream with the stake driver because I thought it'd be fun to just go through the whole game with a stake driver. Orphan is hard, but goddamn, do I love that boss. Yeah, he's really fun. Dodging him and learning to dodge him is really fun. His second phase, I'm still not really like completely clear on. His second phase is always a just a nightmare. I will always be a cane whip enjoyer. I never understood the cane whip, to be honest. I just never got it. I never thought it was that satisfying to use, personally. And I never just like got it down. It just wasn't for me. It just didn't click, I guess. Like Hunter's Axe, yeah, Hunter's Axe is amazing. Saw Cleaver is amazing. Is Saw Cleaver the right word? I think it is. There's also the Saw Spear. Saw Cleaver, I prefer that. But I don't know. Yeah. You look like a much younger Brian Wecht. I gotta fucking look up Brian Wecht. Brian Wecht. This is fucking... No, I don't. This is Ninja Brian from Ninja Sex Party. Don't tell me I look like a much younger Brian Wecht. I don't look like him. No offense to Brian Wecht. Because I like him. But... No, I don't. Hang on. Ah, shit. Moving the game on accident. How is he? No. I see Drake Bell more. Oh my god. He's a theoretical physicist. Yeah, well, there's a picture here that says yeah, he's wearing a shirt that says I have a PhD. Here's what I've known him as for most of my life. He didn't take off that mask for a very long time. As far as I know. Maybe he took it off a long time ago and I just never saw it. Pretty sure he has, yeah, he has a kid. He's like a full-grown adult dad, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's got a first course in string theory. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Why is he staring at my soul in every single picture? That's kind of his whole thing. That honestly is his whole thing. I mean, have you ever seen a ninja sex party video? Like every single scene that you have, he's always just staring into the camera, like he's always got his eyebrows down. He's always got his eyes wide. No? Alright. Here, hang on. We'll watch part of this. We're not gonna watch the full thing. We'll watch part of this. Should we watch that one, or should we? These are pretty wacky. Hang on. So there's a, well, I mean, here's a pretty good example of a ninja sex party video. I mean, it's just, bro, I'm telling you that that's a Ninja Brian stare. Well, the stare that I was doing. I mean, well, yeah, it is. It's his shtick. But this is Orgy for One.
Ninja Brian, I invited a large number of girls over here for an orgy tonight, but I have to say the responses thus far haven't been exactly what I'd hoped for. Stacy had a headache, Jenny was in jail, Brenda had to work late, Kate was getting Jenny's bail, Angela got scurvy, Ashley caught a cold.
What he's doing. He's always doing.
His dad exploded, that's what I was told. Shell had to play checkers, Dan was baking pies.
I think this was their first video that was like actually pretty high budget and pretty crazy. They got the fucking flames in the background. They have a whole set. All right, we're gonna end there. We're not gonna watch the full thing. That's pretty good. I think they do a pretty good job. Don't like that. I love that. I think it's great. I think they do. I think it's great. I think what they're doing is great. I'm sad to hear you don't like it, because it's just, you're missing out. I love a lot of their older stuff too. Yeah, their older stuff is also good. I haven't, I don't know, like he's on Game Grumps. Dan is. He's been on Game Grumps for a long ass time. I haven't been watching Game Grumps for a long time, and I haven't been watching Keeping Up with Ninja Sex Party very much, so I don't really know what their new stuff is like. Hey, thank you so much for following, Orange. I appreciate it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end. We're pretty over time when I said I was going to end. You earned my follow by knowing Brian Wecht, dude. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that was good enough. Alright. Thanks for the stream, no problem. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on Monday, as usual. But I do actually have a wedding that I am attending next week, and that's gonna take up quite a bit of time. So I might not be streaming Wednesday or Friday next week. Just a heads up. But yeah, have fun. I will. Congrats on your wedding. It's not my fucking wedding. It's a family member's. Which, I mean, it's pretty crazy to think about. But yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Lonely ass. Okay. Okay. I could be close to getting married. You don't know. You know, I don't tell you I'm not close I'm not close to getting married. Anyway, boop. Bye. Hang on, I need to quit the game so sound is there we go. Okay, bye-bye.